Okay, so this is the assassination of Raza Zaydan and Klaus Hugo Strandberg, and it's at the professional level, and bonus points for being the Masseur who takes out Hugo, and being the prisoner who takes out Rezka. Now in this one I'm seen by a few people, so it's not maximum points, but I thought it might be useful if you see the easiest way to do these two assassinations with in so much as it actually unlocks other levels. So I won't talk too much on this, I'll just point out a few things along the way. I've gone all the way down here because I thought I'd actually left the pick locked down here, but it turned out that's not the case. So I've come back and take this uniform from this guard here. Now you can actually get the timing a little bit better than this, where nobody sees this at all, but there's such a delay in getting anyone there that that you still got time to dispose of the body and take the clothing. Some scissors over there. I never use the scissors, but never mind. And now the idea is to get into the embassy, because Hugo Strandberg is in the embassy. So we'll double hop across to the embassy, and we should be able to get through the gate with this uniform on. This is another slight diversion I may not want to do. I'm still looking for the pick, but you could go straight onto the embassy and save time.
How's your father?
Doing well, thanks for asking.
He's upstairs right now working on this novel of his, some kind of political thriller.
Eddie, come out, come in.
Pretty fancy pottery you got.
Come on. I am so honored.
Thanks for responding so quickly. We never expected it.
You made it. Most impressive, 47. Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
Okay, let's see. 6 small screws and 5 sort of smaller screws. 5. It is not fair. It is. You can't keep me in here under these circumstances. And if I had known, well, that's easy for you to say. You're not the one supposed to be doing deep tissue massage in a freaking war zone, okay? It is that bad, Donald, it is. Believe me. Yeah, no, do not put me on hold. Oh, oh, what I wouldn't give for a lungful of sweet, sweet nicotine right about now. That's enough! Oh! Holy mother! Please don't!
Now here we will have to drop all those weapons because obviously the Masseur can't have them. They may be found by others who come into the room, but there's only that one chap. It shouldn't create too much of a problem. If you want to maximise your points though, you need to be able to get rid of that weapon beforehand. I have to clear all my other weapons here in this bathroom, especially the gun with a silencer on it, because I have to be frisked going upstairs. So all of this stuff is dumped in the bathroom, and the gun, being an illegal item, is actually put in the concealed bin. And the thing you have to do here is to go to the counter to tell them that you're the Masseur, so that Klaus Hugo comes upstairs for his massage. Now you may have noticed there I was cited by the video. I could have gone into the guard room at the end when I was dressed as a soldier and taken out the video system, which would have maximised my points, but this is just the bare bones. And here's the massage room in here. There's a police, or there's a guard there. A bit of a conversation ensues with Hugo. The guard will actually leave of his own volition in a moment. Here he goes.
Well done, 47. I will leave Strandberg
Righto.
in your care.
Now it's bye-bye Hugo.
That's the ticket. I tell you, nothing makes you tense like thousands of people wanting to kill you.
That people are fine.
The fact is, if those morons had bothered to do the first thing about market investments myself,
Okay. Now you'll have to get out of the embassy quickly, but you have to retrieve your weapons, so best to go down to the bathroom, or to the room where you got the Masseur's outfit from, change back into the officers, into the military uniform, and then take it from there. Again, I didn't get that timing very well done because I was just focused on trying to get the uniform on, but I should have watched to see exactly when that chap would be moving into the room. There was a bit of risk there that he could have set off the alarms. So while we're over here, now for this part of the complex, we're trying to get across to the old school house, and it's best to have the elite soldier's uniform. This is just a normal soldier's uniform. You can actually get one from the guardhouse up above in the embassy, but I didn't on this one. That does make it a bit easier. But I know there's one, a guard just up here. So he's out of action. And you have to do this relatively quickly because there's another guard that comes up the stairs.
Hey, soldier.
You can also do this with a bit more panache than what I just did there, because they saw me, but never mind, we managed to get out in time.
Salute, soldier.
Now this one's always a bit tricky. I try to stay on the right hand side here of the compound because there's a officer over there who's suspicious. The best thing to do here is to cross the yard after you've come through, and the prisoner room is on the corner up here, the left hand corner. Now there are two guards in here that like to have a chat. So what I do first of all is I go outside and I take out these two guards here as best I can. Now the best way to do this is to try to lure them across to see a weapon or something, see if they'll take it, and then you've got only one of them to deal with. In this instance it didn't work too well. Oh, come on. I think what had happened is I put my weapon too far away, way over there near the swings, for them to see it, and so I just got a bit sick of this, just used good old Dr. Pepper. Had 2 cans, so here's one gone. This guy's activated. Knock him out quickly. But normally what you could do is drop your weapon over by where the pool is, or the swings are rather, and one of them will retrieve the weapon and go and put it in the armory. And that gives you time to clean things up a little with the other, and when they come back you've only got one guard to deal with. I put them both behind this truck. Now the whole notion behind this is because there is a risk when you're in the room in front of you where Reza is now, that he will see you, or the vice versa, the guards out here will see you if you're in that room. So I like to take them out beforehand just to be certain. There are another 2 guards down the other end of this long outdoor courtyard, but they have no relevance really for this. They're too far away. I did think about retrieving here my rifle, but there's so many rifles around that it's not a problem. So, back through the window. Now, there's one guard in there at the moment with the prisoner, and there's another guard who patrols this corridor, occasionally talks to the guard inside. We'll just have to wait for the general to pass by so he doesn't see us. And then pop in here. And this takes a little bit of time because you have to wait for the guard in the corridor to turn around. There he goes. Now, this guy can be taken out after a little bit. Our trusty hammer. Bingo. Now, put him in here. Wait. You have to get this timing right because the general comes down relatively quickly and you want to get this guy into that cupboard as quickly as you can. Right. Now, because he's got this disguise, you have the option of taking the disguise, so now you're the prisoner. And the problem is you can't sit down because you've got a rifle or a machine gun on your back, so you have to go somewhere and dump it. The best place to dump it is actually by the doorway, so I had to go back and pick this up again. I could sit down now and pretend I'm the prisoner, but that would mean that there would probably be a guard who would come up behind me to pick up the rifle at some stage, which is not what I wanted. So got up here and picked up the rifle again, still got a little bit of time before the general gets there, and put it in that corner of the room. So there's two rifles down there now. Sit down and wait. Now here comes the general.
That is General Zaydan, keeper of the peace.
Now he tells one of the other guards that there's a rifle there, and the guy goes and takes it. So the good thing about this is it actually clears out the guards around the area where you and the general are going to be. He goes and tells another guard that there's another rifle.
Jesus.
Right, now we're going to be alone with the general. which is great news.
Time to decide what should I do. Don't tell me to sleep inside. Plenty of time for that, I'm sure.
Well, there he is. He's dead. So now we have to just extradite ourselves, so swap uniforms with the elite guard and wander out, making sure that we avoid anyone who is even slightly suspicious.
Only the best men. No.
Like the talk of the town. Snail soup, snail soup.